Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am here today with a daily message from our most beloved creator, the one that loves us more than we could ever love ourselves, which is something we should all practice doing because the image of God being in us, self love is very, very important. Today is Sunday, February the 5th. Yay! Moving on into spring. Beautiful, beautiful full moon in Leo. You know, this is a time to release anything that doesn't work for us. Any old pains, any old hurts, anything that's been in our head for more time than it really does deserve. To let things go and to focus on new things. New spring is coming, a new year. We just had this new comet, which is the promise of a new consciousness, because when it came through 50,000 years ago, the world changed for the first time in 3 million years. Humanity did. And so here we have all been trudging along, going through the same old unbearable what am I trying to say? Not unbearable, but laws and regulations that have been put upon humanity. A lot of them are no longer in use. We don't need them anymore. Let's see what today's card is. I just want y'all to know that you're very beloved, and that you are actually spiritual souls having a human experience, and that the closer you can get to your soul, and your spirit, and claim them and ground it in the earth, the better you'll do. Let's see where we're going. Innocence. Getting back to innocence. Innocence. Do you remember innocence? Yeah, you just would do something. I remember innocence. It was like running through the house. Oh my God, I need my doll. And just running and going and getting it. Right? Right. Innocence is just thinking of something and doing it. And believing in yourself, no matter what. This full moon, if we release all those things that have hurt us in the past, I've got 60 years. If we release all that pain, we're so much happier, so much better off. This is a journey, not a destination. It's like a vacation when we come down here. When we all come to the earth as children, children of the earth, or, come up, come down, however, wherever we happen to be at the time. And so we're going to see what the universe has to say to us today. We got the beautiful full moon in Leo. We got the universe doing its thing. This new comet come through. I mean, just all kinds of new things, new ways, new perceptions coming. Everything's changing. Everything's changing. And it's been prophesied to be such. Remember, we were told there was a time for heaven to come back to earth. And it is absolutely up to us to work towards that by releasing all the old, working on the art of peace. Ten of Cups. Look, I got to get that. That's beautiful. Working on the art of peace for the fairy tale ending. Releasing angst, releasing pain, releasing the past. Staying in the present moment. Well, we're going to take this card for the universe. And this is what the universe wants for us. It wants us to have our happy ever after, our fairy tale ending. And how do we do that? Well, we can't have a fairy tale ending if You know, we hold on to things from the past. We have to release, let go, and live in this present moment is what God is telling me. When we look back, it's horrible. If we look ahead, it's fearful. So if we breathe and look right now, everything looks wonderful. I want to show you my new rock, my little egg. Yeah, I had a vision one time of a dinosaur, or not a dinosaur, I'm sorry, a dragon. And I was in between some rocks in the mist and I couldn't hardly see. And all I could see was this dragon that just landed in the rock with its claws in the ground. And when it hit the ground, it came down, of course, with the pressure. And then when it went back up, it left 2 eggs. And I remember being so amazed to look at those eggs. They were like, you know, and so I had to instantly try to understand what the dragon meant. The dragon stands for great mystical powers. And, you know, 2 eggs being landed in the rocks upon this planet Earth to hatch at a certain time that will help bring new consciousness and new things to the people, which is promised. I bring new, God says. It's in the Bible. It's nothing new that I'm talking about. We've all been waiting for it. What if this is the time? What you going to do? You thinking God's going to do it? Make it go. Well, what fun would that be for you? You need to experience the new and work your way towards the new. It's time to walk there now. Ah, look. Your ship is sailing in. It's 3 of Wands. See him watching? Are you watching for your ship to sail in? We're looking for the 10 of Cups. We want the happy ever after. We want to bring it to our families. We want to be beloved. We want to feel beloved. And we want to pass out belovedness. Because this is what God wants, right? Beloved. The art of peace. Learning to let go of what has angered, frustrated, or hurt us. And living in the moment of now. And looking around and seeing that life is great. And waiting for the good to come. Because it is a coming. It is a coming. This is on the divine male side. Don't matter if you're a woman or a man. We all have a divine male. We have a divine female. He created them, male and female created he, them. And not only that, but he created each one a male and a female too. So the thing is what this is saying, the divine male is looking for the ship to come in. He's looking for better. He's wanting that happy ever after. We're looking at relationships. Relationships are our happy ever after, because without a relationship with someone or something, we're very lonely. We need to have people around us that love us. Yeah. He's looking, he's lonely. He needs love. He needs to learn to love himself too. Learning to love ourselves, again, is very important. If we're made in the image of God and we love God, we have to love ourselves. Without loving ourselves, then it's all fruitless. Because if you hate yourself, then you hate God. Because God is in you. Remember, we are spiritual souls, children of God, come to the earth for a physical experience. To learn to take back with us, back to our kingdom, like we're on a vacation or something, what we have learned. And so, oh, look, the full moon, too. Do you see that full moon? And this is Wands, which is actually the sun in Aries. But it is fire sign, which is Leo. So we've got the moon in fire And we're just going to say, hey, Leo, the sun does represent Leo. That's pretty good. Okay, now we're going to draw on the Divine Feminine. You beautiful ladies out there. Hunky, hunky babies. Hunky, hunky babies. I love you, ladies. I know life's been hard, rough on all of us, actually. You know, women and men. It's been this generation. We have really seen the acceleration of change like never before, right? Right. Two of Swords, choices to be made, truce, and choices on the Divine Feminine side today. Choose to release the past. Hey, I know I'm working on it myself. I'm working on the pains, guilts, shouldn't have, wouldn't have, couldn't have, whys, hows. There ain't even no reason to answer those questions, I realized, even to myself, to let them go and to move forward and to know that I've done my best at no matter what it was. And if I didn't do my best, I went back and reviewed and changed it. So stick to your integrity, ladies, as you're making your choices in life, as you go through the moon above you, the stars. See, the moon. Boy, the moon is very prominent. Yeah, I love her. She reveals all hidden things. So with the choices that need to be made today, choose yourself and choose love. Choose yourself and choose love. Choose love for yourself. Now, getting back to the little great eggs of the dragon that I had a vision of, I think this told me, God said, two great leaders have been hatched or created upon the face of the earth, brought forth by the Most High, the most powerful. You know, when we see God or think about God, God has powers too, and they're represented by very powerful symbols. Symbols of mythology, when you see these are representations of God. So, you know, the dragon life and all that, how everybody always wanted to kill the dragon. Nature, you know, it kind of symbolizes how man has tried to destroy nature, you know, taking out the trees, polluting the river, you know, these great powers and forces that we live with that take care of us and watch over us. Man has tried to destroy and take to nothing. Our children have nothing to play with as far as going in the woods like we could when we were 10. 50 years ago, children could do things that they just cannot do today. And we're sadder for it. It's more sad that our children don't go out and play anymore and feel safe, that they have to be on games all day, taking in the TV, taking in violence, taking in all these things. I tell you the truth, I don't watch it. I don't live in that world. I live in the 5D. I live in the world of God. I don't watch all that stuff. I don't play around. Very seldom do I watch TV. I mostly just like to play with flowers, my puppies, read, learn tarot, learn spirituality, and practice meditation. And that's just me, though. Okay, guys, I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. May God bless you. There are choices to be made. And, you know, move forward in your life as if you're moving into paradise. You know, think to yourself, well, if I were getting ready to move into heaven and I had an opportunity, how would I want it to be? And let us think about the art of peace and our relationships with each other, because that's where we will bring heaven to earth, or peace on earth, goodwill to life and mankind. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.